So in this video, we will introduce the Pod Family standard macro available as from v6.11. This is very useful in the application where we have multiple similar solids to be machined with only some varying dimensions. So let's open the macro. It's the Pod Family one. We have this window presented to us. You can change the work folder for the files if required. Now the macro comes with two sample configurations. Sample 1 for milling and sample 2 for turning. You can easily add a new configuration here, rename the current set, save the current set as a .tpf file, or delete the current configuration. Next, we have an image of the sample. We'll come to that in a bit. And below, we have a blank table. This is normal since we do not have any files open. So let's do that and load the sample1 BCE file. Notice it's the same solid as the image. Let's launch the macro again. And now you can see we have the table with the various parameters labels for each set of the solids family. Here we have three defined as small, medium and large. We can add more by clicking on the green cross here. And we can also rename the configuration by this icon here. The image comes in handy as it helps to relate the parameter names to the geometry of the solid. As you can see on the image, we have the length, width and height for the cuboid, height and radius for the cylinder and the radius for the fillet. However, they are named with a label, such as @fillet.radius, @cylinder.radius, etc. These labels are important as they link the values set in the table to the solid entities. And these labels are defined during the solid conception stage. To view that, let's edit the solid. Expand these. So if we right click on the rectangular cuboid and choose label, we see that it's labeled @cuboid. And it's the same for the cylinder and the fillet. This is actually what allows the table to generate these parameters. Let's quickly input some values here and see how it works. So we can put the initial values for the solid as it is now. It's 60, 40, 20, 30, 12, 4. And we define the values for the small, medium and large. Let's do that quickly. So at this point, if you save the configuration here, if you load it next time, it will load with these values preset. So now to apply the parameters on the solid, Let's choose the small one and click on Apply. And notice how the solid adapts itself to the values defined here. Let's do the medium one and the large one. Can go back to the initial. We have a second video where we will show how to create a part family from scratch by applying the labels.